Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another video. Hating the player is a waste of energy. It's a waste of energy. And I know a lot of guys will dislike a particular individual. Shoot, I've seen some guys hate on some particular content creators. I ain't gonna call names, but it's a common thing. And when you really look at it, only thing the guy is doing is being able to get women, and not just women, attractive women. And then people know they do that in the real world. You got that one guy on the job who's getting all the women, pulling all the women, he's on the top of the office fuck file, shout out cousin T-Tall, and all the women are going crazy over him. All the women are losing their minds over him. And the guys are hating on him for no other reason. Shoot, they could hate on him because they just think of him as more attractive than them. You know what? Because women do that. Women do that. I just thought about this thing when I was doing sales at this gym, and I signed up this whole office. But then there was one woman with the office, one young lady. She was like a real life Barbie. And she never worked out with the rest of them. And I remember a couple of women saying, yeah, we don't like her. But she was actually one of the sweetest people I ever met. But she was a real life Barbie. She really was that attractive and stuff. And well, I ain't gonna tell the story with that one. Well, yeah, because y'all gonna ask about it. Nah, she trained dogs professionally. She was a professional dog trainer in her part-time, right? And I remember she was telling me about this male dog who tried to mate with this female dog. Now, she would always use the proper term for female dogs, and y'all know what that is. And she was like, yeah, the male dog tried to mate with the female dog, but the female dog killed him. And I like how she said, yeah, the bitch killed him. Anyway, let's get back to the men part. Like, guys be hating on the guy. It's like, oh, the guy's successful. Or they be trying to look for ways to break him down. Shoot, I've experienced that personally. I remember, like, this was after I came out of American, but I was dealing with this young lady. There, and there was a lot of guys didn't like me because I was dealing with her. They just straight up, they just straight up didn't like me and stuff. They were just hating on me. Ironically, until I spoke to one of them, and they were like, hey, Rom's cool. But why didn't they? I didn't interact with them anyway. I ain't do anything to them personally, but I got with the woman that they wanted to get with. And see, that's a regular thing. People hating the player, trying to break him down. And deep down, they want to break him down in front of the women. Fellas, let me tell you something. One, that's a waste of energy. Because there's plenty of times, like if you're in a social circle and the women checking out a guy, and you know, the other guys be trying to be like, yeah, gotta leave him alone. They'll try to warn the woman, yeah, don't mess with him and everything. Don't mess with him. Shoot, the woman's gonna be interested. She gonna go find out. I remember I was in one social circle, and I gotta be real careful how I talk about this because the dude's an attorney now. But I was in one social circle. All the people, all the guys, some guys and stuff, we kept telling this fine young lady who came to the social circle, leave him alone. He's a player. I told the guy, he said, I have no idea who you're talking about. He didn't know who the woman was. She ended up coming to him. And giving him some. I'll never forget that. And I didn't identify it enough for anybody to say, hey, I was talking about them. But if that one person happened to know, he's like, hey, Ron, it's good you didn't call my name. But that's my point. Guys were hating on him and seeing what they were doing, always trying to put him down. I know of another guy trying to put that same guy down, right? And it's like, oh, he ain't doing this. And I was like, hey, that's a nice young lady you with there. Yeah, me and her gave each other a wink because she know I seen her down at certain people's places. But here's the thing. It's a waste of energy. It's a waste of energy. Why? What's the point of hating on somebody for just being good with women? At best, if you got to be concerned about him, just figure out what he's doing and figure out what you got that could probably be similar. I mean, you can learn from it, get a perspective from it. Shoot, even talk to the guy. And then you can get a perspective and it'll be something for you to develop. That's the key. You want to get to that point. You want to get to that point, right? You want to do many things. You want to, you know, because waiting on that guy is useless. The energy you spend in trying to break that guy down, you could be building yourself up. You could be hitting the gym, working on your wardrobe, developing your social skills. You want to get to the point where somebody's hating on you. Don't worry about that guy. Congratulate them. See, players, true players, guys who get women, they don't really be hating on each other. You might have some competition here and there, but usually they just split the room. You go in any social circle, one player say, okay, I got this side, you got this. Oh, you messing with her? Okay, I'm gonna respect that. Oh, you messing with her? Okay, I'm gonna respect that. Don't be one of those guys on some hate thing, some non-select guy, some guy having trouble hating on the player. Congratulate him. At best, figure out what he's doing, but then work on yourself. You gotta work on yourself, because ultimately, first of all, hating on him is crazy. Women make the players. Women choose them. Women making the decision. You can be as player as you want to be. You can think you as players, whatever. The women got to make that choice if they're going to like be receptive to what you're spitting. And if they're not, they just ain't. You need to work on yourself. Don't hate on that guy for being successful. Shoot, figure out how you're going to be like him. Or really, figure out how you might even be better. And plus, you don't know his situation. Don't hate on him. He might be a cool dude. You actually talk to him like that situation I said. Because the same dudes that were hating on me, shoot, they got real cool. They got real cool, chummy. I was like, man, damn, I kind of miss the old days. Be wanting to talk about stuff, tell me private shit. This is way before I even wrote a book. Finding out their issues. I was like, huh. So anyway, though, it's a waste of energy. It's a waste of energy. Let him do what he's going to do. There's an abundance of women. If that woman didn't want you, or even, yeah, in that situation, say she didn't want you, she picked him over you. Okay. She might have did you a favor. Don't hate on that guy. He's just being him, no matter what he do, whether she came to him or whether he just spit that solid game. You know, he had that riz. It'd be like, okay. He did what he did. You know, don't hate on him. Congratulate and move on. You know, work on your own stuff. All right? So, anyway, it's a waste of energy. Don't waste your energy doing that. You need to be on your own mission, building yourself up. Okay? So that's how you got to roll with that. Anyway, I'll get back with y'all later. Peace and blessings.